Aokigahara, Sea of Trees, is a forest that lies at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan. As of 2013, 150 bodies, subject to change, have been found in this cursed forest. My occupation deals with investigating different kinds of ecosystems and making a database for scientists. I loved my job, as I was able to travel all over the world, see nature's most beautiful creations and experience the thrill of discovering a new species, both flora and fauna. After my visit to the swamps in Liberia, the scientists asked me to take a long holiday, which was very nice of them. I could spend some time with my family, and my nephews and nieces wanted me to take them to a theme park. I was off duty for about a month and a half, and I was desperate to see where they would send me next. They called me about 3 days later and asked me to go to Japan. They wanted me to visit the Aokigahara forest in Japan. I did a little bit of research about the place, and what I found made me a little anxious. This forest was said to be the most popular suicide destination in Japan. It was a little discouraging to find that out, but it was my job and I had to travel to the forest. The forest entrance was extremely intimidating and I felt extremely nauseous as I started to walk. The forest entrance. The guide said that the government placed signs all over the forest trying to discourage the people from committing suicide. Many of the signs said, "Think about your family, life is precious," but the one that amused me the most was "A bear will defecate on your corpse." The whole atmosphere of the place was negative, and I realized that I would have to spend a night in the forest to be able to analyze the whole place. The guide said that he would come meet me in the morning. I did not want to be alone, especially in a place like this, but I did not want to be a burden to him, so I did not ask him to stay. As I looked for a place to pitch a tent, I stumbled upon a sign that read, "They did not take their own lives." He did. This sign ruined my night and I started to get the feeling that I was being watched. I felt extremely uncomfortable, and during the little sleep I had, I could only see a pair of horrifying eyes staring into mine. I woke up an hour later and threw up. I was tired and dehydrated. I was unable to even sit up, my feet were numb and I felt like my brain was trying to burst through my skull. A few minutes passed and my guide arrived and took me to a hospital. There, they said that I had experienced symptoms of extreme stress and asked me to rest there for a couple of days. The eyes that I saw in my nightmare. I took the next flight home and told the scientists that I was very unwell, so they asked me to call them when I got better. However, I received an email on the same day I came home, from a very odd email address. It came with a video attached, aokigahara.wmb, and the content horrified me. The very same eyes that I had seen in my own dream were in that video, just staring. They have watched me throughout the journey and I cannot forget them. I fear that I may one day wake up to see the eyes staring back at me.